It's kind of funny because this is actually like my 7th year doing this. I'm on my 5th album. So like in rap years, that's like dog years. Like I should die pretty soon. So it's kind of weird because I almost feel like I'm starting over. But you had asked me, you know, as I gauge it by when I first started 7 years ago. I'll put it this way. I just played the Women of Faith National Convention 3 months ago. Okay? Yeah, I know you look weird, looking at me weird. I was looking at it weird too. But to see moms going, hey! And as much as I walked in there and she had mentioned the Revolve tour that I'm doing, it shows the fact that things are changing. That the acceptance of hip-hop music as a viable ministry tool is I honestly feel like at this point in my career, I feel like I'm at the best place I've been at, and I'm really excited. I do feel like we're kind of still struggling. I think that I really think the consumers have really opened up, the promoters have opened up. I really think the industry's opened up. I think really what we need to do is the artists need to step up. I really do. Honestly, I really put the burden on the artists. It's time for the artists to step up and start making music that can do it. Because if a dumb white guy from Florida can be there, anybody can do it. So, thank you. Yes. Yeah. Lots of Starbucks coffee, basically. No, the inspiration really was just life, and that's why I called the record the Yearbook, because really the record was, he had asked me about the new album called the Yearbook. It was written over the course of a year, so really my inspiration came from this year. The highs, the lows, everything in between. I'm going to be a father for the first time. That obviously inspired me quite a bit. VH1 still proceeded to blast me again this year. Leave me alone. They actually took the picture from the Dove Awards. I thought that wasn't fair. But that was a low point. But the high point was also seeing, you know, getting a Dove Award last year, getting a certain amount of records. All those things kind of came together. And I just took it and wrote it down and made it into my yearbook. So, yes. You said, any advice for kids? Any advice for kids that are still stuck in Ybor City? Ybor City is the neighborhood I grew up in. It's kind of the lower income section of Tampa. And my advice is that God can take you out of anywhere. You know what I mean? And that to be a light where you're at. And very simply put, I think God pulls us out of Egypt, cleans us up, and sends us right back. So it's amazing that now I'm doing the music that I grew up listening to, the music that was really, especially in the light of a whole Don Imus miss, you know what I mean? There is a real, I think we do need to shine the light on hip-hop and bring artists to accountability. So with that being said, as far as those that are still stuck in there, I think they just need to trust in God, and He can pull them out just like He pulled me out. I'm ready to take that. Yeah. Okay. You know, honestly, I'm very proud to do the music I do. I'm very not just proud of the music I do. I'm proud of my contemporary, my peer group, the Cross Movements, the Lecrae's, the Grits, you know, I mean, T-Bone, all these guys that are doing this. Isn't it amazing the fact that we don't come under scrutiny? You know why? Because we're speaking against that negative mess. So for me personally, my biggest thing I thought I could do is to speak right into it. And I have a song on the new record that was actually inspired by the Revolve tour. It's a song called Daddy's Girl. And it was because of seeing the amount of garbage pushed on girls from hip-hop music. I said, you know, I'm tired of this. And I said, if they only knew that they were Daddy's Girl and that he looks at them so beautiful, I figured it's got to start with me. And someone from a guy's perspective and a hip-hop perspective needs to step up and say, enough's enough. You know what I mean? There is another standard, and you ain't got to pay attention to that. So that's where it starts for me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.